Hey y'all, what is going on? I am continuing the Pocono Mountain fishing trip at Tobyhanna Falls. Let me say a couple things about this. One, it's really pretty. The falls are really nice, but they're underwhelming if you're expecting like a huge waterfall. But I didn't come here for the waterfall, I came here for the fishing. Don't know how the fishing is. I just Google map these places and I try them out, people. Molly is also with us again. She is up there reading on the book. That's where I first recorded the intro. It was too loud with the waterfall, so I came down here to fish and get an intro for y'all. But the goal for today will be to get on as many species as possible and hopefully some big ones. Enjoy. Think there's anything tiny in these little pools? It's a crappie. Cool, we don't have many of these near us. All right, we don't get too many crappie in Delco, so cool to see this little guy. I guess he's not that small, he's pretty decent. And we'll let him go. All right, people, this is a case of focusing on the basics. Everybody, I think, is kind of going big or go home here. And we're working every angle. Some of the smaller fish, some of the smaller pools. These people, sometimes you just gotta keep things simple. Mouth, crappie. That's cool. Little school crappies. Just don't catch many of these back home, so happy to catch them here. Not everybody's cup of tea. I mean, it's a panfish. Some people love panfish fishing. Some people don't, and that explains why I was seeing them, and I wasn't sure what they were because I just don't see them in the water often. But kind of look like a bass in the water. So got a stripe. Well, they look like they have a stripe. They don't, but all right. Yeah, I don't know why I'm like keep going on here. I've been seeing those fish. I thought they were largemouth, small largemouth. They are definitely crappie. A little smallmouth? Yeah, a little smallmouth. Cool. Boy, he's a dark smallmouth. I didn't know what he was at first. I will say, for those who haven't been to the Poconos, this is like, the water's so much clearer. Definitely was expecting it to be clearer. How clear it is, kind of, I'm not gonna lie, blows my mind a little bit. I keep fishing a lot of shallow spots because it's so rocky here that there's so many ledges, and you just never know where fish are gonna be hiding. Well, that's our friend, a red breast sunfish. Gotta love these guys. We're one of the things, you know, fishermen, I think some people are go big or go home, some people are multi-species, and I definitely lean on the multi-species side. So that's kind of cool. So we're up to 3 species today: smallmouth, black crappie, and the red breast. So just to expand on what I was saying earlier about why I'm fishing shallow, and I don't think everything needs to be a far cast, is I'm getting a lot of hits close to the bank, because the bank looks like this. Like, this carries right into the water, and if this was underwater, you could imagine a fish could be living in here, right? And he could be waiting for, you know, this bait to come right here, and then he'd jet out and grab it. So that's a lot of where we've been getting our bites. So if you can look around, you can kind of tell, right? If this is how it looks outside the water, and you can see a little bit in, and it looks similar, that's what we're dealing with. That's why I think we sometimes on the channel have more success than other folks, because a lot of folks will just come out here and think they've got to cast it in the middle channel, which you should, but also don't be afraid to work the outsides. Oh, oh, there we go. Feels decent. This might be the trout. What is it? Oh, it's a nice smallmouth. Cool. Well, nice comparatively to what we've been catching today. Ooh. Oh crap, don't rub up against them rocks. Trying to get him to my net. Oh, there we go. Cool. Let me say this. The smallmouth that we've caught here have all been very dark. Nice. All right, he's not huge. He's not even our biggest Pocono smallmouth, but on the ultralight 4-pound test, oh, gave me a nice little fight. Itsy bitsy minnow gets it done. Here we go. By no stretch of the means is this a huge smallmouth or anything, but he's not. Yo, I've been telling y'all these smallmouth are dark. It's because I've been wearing my sunglasses. He's like a normal sized smallmouth, or excuse me, a normal colored smallmouth. What's normal, I guess. He's got a nice little green to him. Pretty fish. And yeah, there he is. So switch to the itsy bitsy minnow, and I'm gonna let him go. All right, so here's why I switched to the itsy bitsy minnow. I was down here, and there's a fisherman down here that I was talking to, and he said he wasn't having any luck. He was fishing with a fly rod, and he had a spinner, like a trout spinner on the other rod. So I thought, let me throw something that can catch trout, because I think there's trout here, and smallmouth bass. And I threw the itsy bitsy minnow. And this lure has become one of my favorites on the market. It's just an awesome crick lure. And I'm going to change my line because he was rubbing up against them rocks, and this is only 4-pound test. So it just takes a small little break in that line, like, and the next fish will snap it. Fish on. What do we got? Rock bass. Another species. Cool. So we were having a great little multi-species day, ladies and gentlemen. They put him in the water for a minute. What kind of fish, Small?
Rock bass.
She got it. Where's the sun, Mal? Take a little look-see at our friend. And let our friend go. They always take a minute to swim off. They're like the chillest fish.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, he went right underneath that rock. But like if you let them go by your foot, like they'll stay there for like a couple seconds. I don't know why. Every other fish like jets away. That is a wrap on Tobyhanna Falls. I had a great day of multi-species fishing. Just wanted to give y'all a warning to get there early. Around 10, 11, a lot of folks started rolling in and it got really crowded. Not just fishermen, but people coming out to sightsee the falls. They're cool. They're not huge or anything, but it's a nice little spot. And from talking to the other fishermen that were there, I think it's more of a trout stream. I only saw one trout and I didn't see anybody catch any. But I do know that they're in there, and you know, we are a little late in the season. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. See y'all.